What's up, family? It's Kyle King here, and a question that I always get is, where do I start? Where do I start in my writing journey? Where do I start when I want to become an author? I want to become an author. I want to sell books. I want to get speaking engagements. I want to have a course. All these different things that you've recommended, Kyle. I want to be able to have source of income, but you don't know where to start. So what I'm going to do for you today is I want to be able to give you 7 questions. 7 questions that can help you really structure and think about where you actually get started. These are your starting questions that you need to ask yourself before the journey even begins, okay? Y'all ready for number 1? Let's get it. Write your paper down, and hopefully you are following along so that we can get this book started like ASAP, like right now, okay? All right, question number 1. Why do you want to write this book? Why do you want to write this book? This is probably the number 1 question. What is your purpose with the book? What is your mission statement? When you think about every company that you probably buy products for, there's a specific mission statement that they have that drives their business practices. It also allows them the ability to say no and create boundaries on all of this other stuff that they could be doing, all of these opportunities that they could be having. When you think of a book, there's a lot of stuff that you've experienced. There's a lot of stuff that I'm sure that you know. Why do you want to write this book? Question number 2, following number 1. Who is going to benefit from reading this book? Like, who's gonna benefit from reading this book? Who is the specific person? I want you to get as specific as possible. An exercise that I always tell my students is to go through creating a character. Like, actually give your reader a name, an age, an experience. What are they seeing? Go through an empathy map. What are they feeling? What are they seeing? What are they hearing? What are they tasting? What are they experiencing? What is the current experience that your reader is going through right now? Who is that specific person that you are wanting to get in front of or wanting to read your book, and they're going to get some type of impact? Then when you think about the next question, question number 3, hopefully you guys are ready. What is the goal? What is the goal of this book? Do you want to just sell a lot of copies? Do you want to make money? Do you want to get speaking engagements? Do you want to have another course? Do you want to build a business? What is the goal of this book? I want to help people. No, what does help people look like? I want to make money. Well, what does making money look like? Because there's 2 types of people that can potentially engage with your book. One that you serve, and then one that's paying you. When you think of the person that you serve, I'll give you an example. Let's say the person that you serve is a student. A student's not the person that's paying you. It's the parent. It's the superintendent, it's the counselor, it's the coach, and all these other different factors, okay, and all these different people. But the student and the person that you serve has specific characteristics, desires, challenges, pain points, goals, oppositions, objections, and a role specifically to them. The person that's paying you has all the same things. When you write all of those different things down, it's the 5 components of an avatar. When you write all those things down, and then you start to align and match up the things that both of these people have, everything then goes in the middle. And just like the Venn diagram that we've done in school all the time, that's the secret sauce. You create a book for all of the things that are matching that go into the middle, all right? So when we think about who do I want this book to be for, who's gonna benefit from this book? Why do I even want to write this book, and what is the goal of this book? It gets us to question number 4. What is the current pain that your reader is experiencing? Like, really, dive deep into that. What are they, what is it? Is there a traumatic experience that they've gone through? What are they complaining about? What are they always questioning themselves about? What are they wanting, but they don't have the steps to get there? What are they experiencing? If they have a headache, if they have a heartache, if they have a stomach ache, what is the medicine that your book can be able to create? What is the solution, right? And I know this is like a lot of questions, okay? So I'm gonna recap at the end of the video on what the specific questions are, but I want you to really think about all of these different things when it comes to starting the process. When it comes to starting the process, when you think about what pain they're experiencing, what solution is your book gonna be able to provide their pain? When I gave the experience of that headache, if you have a 10 out of a 10 headache, you're going to the hospital. You're probably gonna go to the hospital and get prescribed some type of medicine to be able to help you with this headache. Your book serves as the medicine for a reader to get out of their current pain, to be able to get them to a place of pleasure, all right? I want you to really think of that. So what solution is your book being able to provide this specific person, all right? And then when we think about the next question, what is the process? What is the process that you're going to be able to take your reader through to get them out of their pain, to then being able to get them to the place of pleasure. All right? That's the process. That's the step-by-step guide. That's the do this, then do this, then do this. If you're giving someone directions to a store, you're not just gonna say hop on that street right there and then turn right there. No, you're gonna give them exact directions so that they can end up in their destination. When you think about your reader, when you think about your avatar, when you think about that person that is experiencing pain, I want you to create a GPS, give them coordinates to the exact place that they need to end up. All right? Because sometimes, I know some of us have probably given someone our current location and it ends up getting them 3 houses down or 4 stores down. It kind of gets them in the same area. No, when we're writing our book, I want you to give them coordinates, actual numbers that get them exactly where you need them to be and exactly where they want to be. And when we think about the last question, where will your readers be after they read your book? This is the result. This is what we call the payoff, okay? When you understand the payoff, now you understand the process, now you understand the pain, then you understand the pleasure, then you understand the person, then you have the purpose. I guarantee you'll be able to get that book done by first getting it started. So hopefully this answers your question, and if you have any more questions or resources, comment below.